Hello, and welcome back to Perpetual News. Today we're going to be looking over the highlights of the Trump-Harris debate. I have already watched the whole debate, but I think it's good to go over just the highlights and, see what crazy shit was said during that time. I hope you all enjoy, and we will see what was said. Yeah.
Kamala Harris. Let's have a good debate.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Welcome to you both. It's wonderful to have you. It's an honor to have you both here tonight. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the...
Okay, before he starts questioning, that was hilarious how they fucking did the handshake and Kamala had to hunt him down across the stage. You could see that he was obviously trying to pivot away from doing that. There was actually a Polymarket, if you guys know what that is. It's like a betting site for political stuff. There was thousands of dollars spent on whether or not the handshake was gonna happen. So a lot of people gained a bunch of money, and a lot of people lost a bunch of money. It's quite funny.
the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't, and I don't care. I don't care what she is. I don't care. You make a big deal out of something, I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
But those were your words, so I'm
I
asking...
don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her. That's up to her.
I mean,
That's up to her, folks. Yeah, no, that's complete bullshit. He made like a huge deal about this like a month ago. He made it was just everywhere. He just made a huge fucking fuss about this. Oh, Kamala Harris, she's always been Indian. Now she's black. Oh, la-di-da. Dear God, help me. Yeah, okay. All right, nobody fucking believed that shit. Complete bullshit. If you think that he doesn't care, then you're an idiot. Because he has cared, and now that he's on the actual debate stage where a lot of people are watching him, including the centrist voters, they are not seeing him, and they understand that this guy is a little bit of a psycho. So he's trying to be a little bit more calm, cool, and collected. We'll see how that plays out later in the debate when he says some extremely crazy things.
honestly, I think it's a tragedy that we have someone who wants to be president who has consistently, over the course of his career, attempted to use race to divide the American people. You know, I do believe that the vast majority of us know that we have so much more in common than what separates us, and we don't want this kind of approach that is just
I mean, this is the
constantly trying
obvious
to divide
answer,
us,
right?
and especially by race.
She didn't say anything
that
too
she
crazy
believed
there.
3 years ago and 4 years ago is out the window. She's going to my philosophy now. In fact, I was going to send her a MAGA hat. She's gone to my philosophy. But if she ever
I
got
believe they were
elected,
talking
she'd
about
change it.
economics here.
And
That's
it will be the end of our country.
It's completely
She's a Marxist.
inaccurate. They kept a few of the tariffs in place because they literally can't get rid of them for a certain amount of time. Also, Trump's economic plan has been reviewed by like all major economic people, and they've said Harris's plan is better, including but not limited to the Wharton School of Economics where Trump attended. They said, hey, your plan is terrible. It's not going to bring economic prosperity to the United States. Vote for Harris. Anyway,
She's a Marxist. Her father's a Marxist.
she's a
professor of
Marxist,
economics.
folks.
And
Oh,
he
God.
taught her
This shit
well.
is so
She
crazy.
gave up at least 12 and probably 14 or 15 different policies. Like, she was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute. I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
Does that sound
is how
familiar?
AI
Okay, now we got an
optimizes
ad,
my
of course.
This
But
meeting got canceled. Hooray! We didn't.
They have abortion.
the the whole thing is, oh my God, it's so funny, dude. He thinks that he's playing some shit here, but he just looks like a fumbling idiot to like the vast majority of people. I saw the exit polls of this debate, and it's somewhere around the range of 67% Harris, the other percentage Trump, and then I saw another poll where it was like Republicans and Democrats squared off in their own categories, where 96% of Democrats thought Harris won, and then, surprisingly, because of his cult following, only like 64% of the Republicans thought that he won, which was surprising. I thought it was going to be like 87, something like that. But no, it's actually a lot more, so it's kind of crazy. Which rounds out to about that same percentage.
The governor of West Virginia, the previous governor of West Virginia, not the current governor, is doing an excellent job, but the governor before, he said the baby will be born and we will decide what to do with the baby. In other words, we'll execute the baby.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
Donald Trump hand-selected.
I love that fucking moderator moment, dude. She actually fact-checked him for once, which is hilarious, because they didn't at all in the last debate, which is why I think Joe Biden did so fucking awful. I mean, besides for the fact that his brain is melting. But let's be real here. The moderators did nothing in the last debate. It's complete bullshit. Anyway, this one they did a lot better. They actually fact-checked him on a lot of the crazy, fucking insane shit he said during the debate, which is good.
3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade. And they did exactly as he intended. And now in over 20 states, there are Trump abortion bans, which make it criminal for a doctor or nurse to provide health care. In one state, it provides prison for life. Trump abortion bans that make no exception even for rape and incest, which understand what that means. A survivor of a crime of violation to their body does not have the right to make a decision about what happens to their body next. That is immoral. And I pledge to you, when Congress passes a bill to put back in place the protections of Roe v. Wade, as President of the United States, I will proudly sign it into law. But understand, if Donald Trump were to be reelected, he will sign a national abortion ban.
It's a lie. I'm not signing a ban, and there's no reason to sign a ban, because we've got
It's a lie.
Everybody wanted. Democrats, Republicans, and everybody else, and every legal scholar wanted it to be brought
Every
back
single
into
one,
the
yep.
states, and
That's
the
it.
states
That's
are
it.
voting. And it may take a little time, but for 52 years, this issue has torn our country apart. And they've wanted it back in the states. And I did something that nobody thought was possible. The states are now voting. What she says is an absolute lie. And as far as the abortion ban, no, I'm not in favor of abortion ban, but it doesn't matter, because this issue has now been taken over by the states.
Would you support any restrictions on a woman's right to an abortion?
I absolutely support reinstating the protections of Roe v. Wade. And as you rightly mentioned,
This is going to be the issue that wins for the election. Places like Arizona, Nevada, they have abortion on the legislature. Like, you can vote for a law in those states to ensure that your state has those protections. Arizona and Nevada, as well as a few others now, maybe including North Carolina. I might be wrong about that one. I'd have to check. But a lot of them now, they're voting on that, and so that's going to drive out voting people. And most of those people are going to vote for Kamala, which will lead to a little bit of better, election chance for her. So her campaigning on this is going to be very vital to her campaign, as it has been to every single other Democratic nominee running for president. So she should keep this in mind. She did really good on this issue in the debate, so good for her. Campaign really hard on it in those states, and maybe she'll win them,
Nowhere in America is a woman carrying a pregnancy to term and asking for an abortion. That is not happening. It's insulting
It's
to
quite
the
funny
women
that
of America.
he thought that was real.
What we will do is we're looking at different plans. If we can come up with a plan that's going to cost our people, our population, less money and be better health care than Obamacare, then I would absolutely do it. But until then, I'd run it as good as it can be run.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have
Concepts of a plan.
I'm
Oh
not
my
president
God,
right now,
that shit is
but
insane.
if
I have concepts of a plan,
I would only
everybody.
change it if we come
Holy
up with
shit,
something that's better and
fantastic.
less expensive. And there are concepts and options we have to do that. And you'll be hearing about it in the not-too-distant future.
Okay.
I'm going to actually
Thanks
do
for that.
something really
Just complete
unusual,
insane.
And I'm going to invite you
Oh boy.
to attend one of Donald Trump's rallies.
This
'cause
shit
it's a
gets
really
tense.
interesting
I love
thing to
it.
watch. You will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal
Talks
Lecter,
about
great
windmills
man,
causing
love him.
cancer. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion.
God, do you see how much it pissed him
And
off,
I will
dude?
tell you, the one thing you will not hear him talk about is you. You will not hear him talk about your needs, your dreams, and your desires. And I'll tell you, I believe you deserve a president who actually puts you first, and I pledge to you that I will.
We
She
have the
cooked
biggest
with that.
rallies, the
She
most
cooked.
incredible rallies in the history of politics.
Biggest rallies
Because
ever.
People want to take their country back. Our country is being lost. We're a failing
Incorrect.
nation. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
God damn it. I fucking love that. Let's rewatch that. Let's watch that one more time. Let's just really get a grasp on what the fuck he just said.
The people that came in, their country back. Our country is
Being lost.
We're a failing
Nation.
In
Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals.
I saw it on
within the
TV,
immigrant
folks. I
community.
fucking saw it on TV.
Through the roof.
That's what he said after
Their
that in the
fraudulent
debate.
statements that they made. Crime in this country is through the roof, and we have a new form of crime.
Incorrect.
It's called migrant crime, and it's
Literally
happening
just a
in
lie.
ways that nobody
Entire
knows.
lie.
President Trump, as you know, the FBI says overall violent crime is actually coming down in this country.
Well, I think this is so rich, coming from someone who has been prosecuted for national security crimes, economic crimes, election interference, has been found liable for sexual assault, and his next
Dude,
big
you've never
court
seen
appearance
his
is in
lips like that
November at his
before.
own criminal
He's
sentence.
freaking out right now.
Understand,
He's
this is someone
fucking
who has
having a
openly
conniption.
said he would terminate, I'm quoting, terminate
Terminate the
of the United
Constitution. That
States.
shit
That
doesn't
he
work
would
for me.
weaponize the Department of Justice against his political enemies.
This is the one that weaponized, not me. She weaponized. I probably took a bullet to the head because of the things that they say about me. They talk about democracy. I'm a threat to democracy. They're the threat to democracy.
In the past couple of weeks leading up to this debate, you have said, quote, you lost by a whisker, that you, quote, didn't quite make it, that you came up a little bit short.
I said that?
Are you now acknowledging
I
you
said
lost in
that?
2020?
No,
I
You
said
did
that
say that.
sarcastically.
I said
but
that.
it
Oh.
We said, oh, we lost by a whisker. That was said sarcastically.
All right, he said that on the Lex Friedman podcast. Go watch it for yourself. He was not fucking being facetious in any way. He totally admitted that he lost by a whisker. It was real close, but we lost by a whisker. He wasn't being sarcastic. It's a complete lie. It's just this guy. If you fucking like this guy, you might have a brainworm like RFK. You might do it because here's the thing. He just completely lied. Go watch the damn clip. It's as honest as I've ever seen Donald Trump talk. But maybe that's it. Maybe he was lying. He's just, that's just what he fucking likes to do, apparently. I don't get it myself, but, yeah. I mean, the guy's insane. The guy's just a psychopath. This is crazy. Alright, anyway, let's just continue the video. It's just pissing me off. I watched this whole debate, and I just gotta say, every goddamn time he talked, it was just fucking hilarious. Because I know what he is, and you should too, as an American voter with probably some common knowledge. Maybe you fucking have that, but most people don't. And I'm gonna tell you this. You need to fucking watch all the shit that he's talking about, and make up your own opinions, because he is not telling you the truth in this goddamn debate. I'm so fucking thankful the moderators finally stepped in and said some shit, because, I mean, he's just fucking lying every 10 seconds. The whole thing about the crime rate, just fucking, oh, it's going through the roof, folks. We're having so much crime. Completely inaccurate. Just inaccurate entirely. We actually have one of the lowest crime rates we've ever had right now. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Nobody fucking knows what he's talking about. It's crazy.
President Harris, you heard the president there tonight. He said he didn't say that he lost by whisker. So he still believes he did not lose the election that was won by President Biden and yourself. But I do want to ask you about something that's come up in the last couple of days. This was a post from President Trump about this upcoming election just weeks away. He said, when I win, those people who cheated, and then he lists donors, voters, election officials, he says will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, which will include long-term prison sentences. One of your campaign's top lawyers responded saying, we won't let Donald Trump intimidate us. We won't let him suppress the vote. Is that what you believe he's trying to do here?
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that.
Okay, well, so anyway, yeah. Okay, well, I don't know why I've done this. Anyway, just... yeah, guys, this is just a freak show. And it's only on one side. I can't get it any fucking clearer than that. If you think Kamala Harris is just as bad as Donald Trump, and that's how your mind fucking set is, you are a psycho. You are a fucking psycho. Go get therapy. Go get help. Because that is insane. Did you listen to the same fucking clips I did? Go watch the whole debate. Because I promise you it doesn't get any better. It's not like Donald Trump comes up with some rational fucking thought throughout the debate. It's all crazy. It's a crazy brain worm that he is somehow, I guess, got from RFK. Maybe he shook hands too close with him or something. He's just like, here, Donald, here's my brain worm. Yeah. Okay. Fucking just watch the whole debate. It's crazy. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to Perpetual News. I appreciate it.